Hello, everyone. Anil here with AnilNOW.com, and I'm so excited about everything that's going on. The messages coming in from my AnilNOW.com website is absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank all of you for doing what you're doing and sending me that content because it helps me create what I got to create with my live podcast in order to serve all of you. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the questions because it's just blowing my mind what people are dealing with in their business and in their life, and they need assistance, especially now more than ever with what's going on around the planet. And I thought I'd take a few minutes today and share with all of you what's been coming at me and to encourage you to keep on sending me your questions, to keep on sending me your comments, because I need to know what you're dealing with. I need to know where there's a breakdown, where you are have a lack of power, where you feel you're not performing. Maybe you're making excuses, maybe you're making up stories, maybe you're being inauthentic, you're living out of integrity, and it's impacting your life, your business, your health. So I just want to share with you some of the comments people have sent me and some of the questions. And I want to again commend all of you for being so open and being so vulnerable and being real in reaching out to me. So let me get to that right away, okay? And I won't take this long. This is absolutely phenomenal, the questions that have been coming in, because some of these questions I've helped people deal with this over the years. So it's absolutely incredible. So James S. said, I have been with my company 3 years and my business is not moving, and my team members are coming off their monthly subscription and not even returning my calls. Well, that's a challenge most people in network marketing, direct sales, and MLM face. It's nothing new. It's been happening for many years. And I'm going to address this in my podcast show, James, and I'm going to give you some action steps to take in order to reverse this process, because this is not something just you alone are dealing with. I've had to deal with it being with companies, and I do understand where you're coming from, and we're going to have more conversations around this. Here's another one. This one's personal. I am married, and lack of success is stressing my family out. My wife and I are not even close anymore, and there is tension at the home. I can tell my kids are not happy, and it's just stressing my family life out. Well, Bob, this is from Bob K. Here's what I want to recommend to you. One thing you can consider, and again, I will be covering this on my show, is while you're building your business should really be part-time for the first year or two, and you should go get a job or get 2 jobs. And I really mean this with all sincerity. I've had to get jobs and do jobs while building my businesses in the background, because there's a couple of things to keep in mind. One, you need to grow and mature as a business owner. You can't just overnight become successful in business. It's not by osmosis. It's not the lottery, or buying a stock and the stock goes through the roof and you make a ton of money, or buying Bitcoin and all of a sudden it goes through the roof. No, this is not a thing you want to do by chance or luck. You need to go get a job or get 2 jobs. You need to take care of your responsibilities, your security. You need to handle that. For example, myself, I can't function properly unless my security is handled. And because I know that about myself, I always do my best to figure out ways to have my security handled while I build my business. So we'll cover that on the podcast. Sanchez P, probably from one of my favorite Latino countries. I do not know what company is the best. Well, Sanchez, here's what I want to say about that comment. There's no company that's the best. It's all based on what you want and who you are and what you want to accomplish. So I will help you figure that out, so you choose a platform or vehicle that matches you and matches your work ethic and your beliefs and what you believe to be your core values, and we'll figure that out. This is from Imran J. I do very well in my business. What do I do with the money I earn for investments? Very good question. I get this a lot. There's lots of verticals, there's lots of platforms to invest. There's real estate, there's crypto, there's stock, there's land development. You can do joint ventures with people with real estate. There's lots of ways to invest, Imran, and it's great to hear your business is doing well and you're generating cash flow. I'll cover that on my podcast as well. This is from Susan C. I get romantically involved with my team members and business partners. Well, that's a big problem, Susan. Here's what I want to say about that, okay? Be very careful with that. You do not want to mix your business with getting involved with your team members. Remember, you are responsible to them. And so they look up to you. So when you muddle the waters by getting romantically involved, it will impact your business. And in some cases, I've seen people destroy their businesses, destroy their reputation, have to move out of city, out of country, because they put that ahead of their reputation and their name. One thing I'm going to be doing a lot of my podcasts is just being straight up and frank and just saying things as they are. There's a saying, you never shit where you eat. Okay? So pay attention to that. Do not get romantically involved with your team members. As a leader in business and a professional, that's something I watch very, very carefully. Why? Because you're in a position of power. And it's very easy for people to get close to you, get to like you. You're their leader. However, you getting romantically involved sometimes could be you abusing your power. It could be you letting your ego get in the way that, oh, I'm a leader, I'm a top producer, I'm this, I'm that, so I can get whoever I want into bed. No, that's ruthless. That's a sign of weakness, and that's being a tyrant. So be very, very careful. Powerful people and influential people of good quality and good stature do not do stuff like that. So do not follow the norm where people romantically get involved with their team members because they're in a position of power. Be very, very careful. It's one of the major flaws in network marketing, direct sales, and MLM is abusing that privilege, okay? You serving your team is an honor. It's a gift. Do not abuse that, okay? Remember, don't shit where you eat, lady. Can I hire you as a personal mentor? I want results now and I don't want to wait. John W. from South Africa. Hey, John, absolutely. I'm going to be rolling that out eventually because I'm only picking a handful of people that I'm going to mentor personally. And I can obviously tell by your comment you're a top performer. Yes. So private message me your email and phone number, and I will set up a Zoom with you, and I want to explore why you want me to be your personal mentor, okay? Because I have to make sure you qualify. I'm not taking on everyone. How do you balance your life around your business? Very simple. My life is my business. So remember, what you're doing is who you are. So you don't need to take time out from your life to do your business. Always be turned on 24/7, I say, because people are going to ask you, hey, what do you do, Richard? Like, what do you do during the day? And you can say, well, blah, 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 blah. But what you want to do is you want to be very articulate in how you express that. I'm going to cover that in the podcast. And it'll avoid you making really silly comments like, you hear people say all the time, well, thank God it's Friday, or I need a break. And I always say to them, well, why do you need a break? If you're doing what you love, why do you need a break from it? Why do you need to get away? Why do you need to go away for the long weekend? If you need to do that, you're not doing what you love. You're not living your dream. You're not living your passion. So we're going to cover that as well in the podcast because your life is you. So your business is also part of your life. So I'm going to show you how you can integrate that 24/7. Can I do my MLM full time? Yes, you can, Celine. Celine W. That's a very good question. However, as I said earlier on in the video here, there are certain things you need to learn and master and understand and get into the habit consistently of doing before you go full time. I don't recommend full time for anyone unless you are generating a full time income in your network marketing business and MLM first to replace an income. So go get a job, go get 2 jobs, go get 3 jobs. And if you don't want to get a job while you're building your network marketing business or MLM, you got a challenge with your pride and ego. And we're going to cover that on the podcast because you're all about looking good. And you can't look good while you're creating wealth. You got to be humble. You got to make some sacrifice. You got to do what you got to do to take care of your security and your bills while you build your business. I just want to read a few comments from people. And again, those are great questions. Keep them coming, please, at AnilNOW.com. Thank you, Anil, with what you do. I have been searching for someone like you to get in my face about my life and business. I feel I am at my breaking point, and I do not want to stay, as you nicely said in a post, stubborn and ignorant. And just this is from Janik L. So you're welcome. Let me see what else came in. Anil, you are amazing, my friend. A cold drink of water at the right time. Larry C. You're welcome, Larry. Hey, Anil, remember me from Melbourne, Australia? You helped me about 15 years ago to set some stuff straight in my personal life that was adversely and negatively affecting my business life and family life and my health. And I was having problems sleeping. Today, I'm very close more than ever with my family. That's great news. I sold my business for a substantial gain. I love hearing stuff like that. And thank you, mate. Look forward to your podcast. Cheers. And I will also promote it to everyone I know. John L. Thank you, John, and hello to Melbourne, Australia. You simply rock, Anil. Keep shining, helping others to succeed, bro. Vic S. My pleasure, Vic. I love what I do. Anil, it's about time you started a podcast. It took you effing long enough. James R. I know who you are, James. Yes, we've had some conversations. You know what it is, James? I had to go through an evolution. I had to go through what I call maturing, because one thing I've had to learn in life as an adult, as a servant leader to people is, we may think we're ready for something. We may think that we're supposed to do something, and we're not, because we're not skilled yet. We're not equipped yet. And so one thing I had to learn was to be humble and to wait and to be patient and to let things naturally happen and evolve. And I've had some tragic stuff happen in my life. I've had some setbacks. I've had some losses, and those things helped me rise up to get to this point. So, I want to thank the people in my life who were there at my side, giving me the kicks and the hugs. And I want to thank the people that got in my face about my life and got in my face about who I was being, and really making things happen. And those of you that have been on me for years to get this going, because they realize that there are things I have gone through and experienced that I can teach others and help others succeed in their life and business and make it a success. Because I'm also running my business, and I'm going to be doing the podcast while I'm doing my business. So I'm going to be doing it from a place of integrity and teaching while I'm doing it myself. So I'm going to be helping all of you succeed in what you're doing, because I am holding myself true to my word and doing it as I'm teaching it. Okay, so I just want to thank all of you for your comments. Keep the questions coming at AnilNOW.com. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week. Be safe, be well. Watch your back, watch your moves. Don't do stupid things that's going to set you back months and years, like some people I know who are being desperate about money and bills and looking good and just running, rushing, and then eventually they have to now look back and apologize and clean up messes and make amends and repair relationships. Be careful with that, because it doesn't take a lot of moves or bad moves to completely destroy what you're creating. So be very, very careful, and reach out to me if you sense that you're about to do something really, really stupid that's going to impact your business, impact your life, impact your health. So again, this is Anil with AnilNOW.com, just giving you all a quick update. Have a great day, great week, and complete your June 2021 with a bang.